We're here today with the Adventures in Film project, and so 3 wonderful choreographers have been given the opportunity to create a short film in which the brief was to tell a story, and then the rest was pretty open. It was up to us. That was exciting. It was scary because I was like, what story do I tell? I'm Monique. I would say I'm a dance artist, creative, general mover, teacher, contemporary dancer, and I created my own dance company called Jonah Dance Company. But yeah, I'm a free moving human. Yeah, so I auditioned for New Adventures maybe about a year and a bit ago for the new production of Romeo and Juliet. And so I joined that tour, I believe it was 2019. And yeah, we had about 5 weeks of creation with Romeo and Juliet. And so that was quite a new experience. In that time, I started teaching company class for New Adventures every now and again, and continued doing that during lockdown as well. And I think I just started to get used to the online space, and then there was this wonderful opportunity to create a film. So I've been in the studio at Sadler's Wells for this whole week, creating with my 2 dancers, Isan and Reese. Prior to this, there was a whole bunch of production meetings, pitching the ideas to the creative team, and also speaking to Matthew Bourne about it and hearing his input on how we can develop the story, because creating for screen is very different to creating for live theatre and live performances. There's so much freedom, so it was just thinking about what did I want to say or what was interesting me. And it just started with an image of a black and white room, and then the title CHECKMATE, which is the title of my film. I just kind of ran with that. I started to listen to different music, and some music spoke to me a little more than others. From there, I then had the image of a staircase. I then had the image of a room that involved a chessboard. And then I listened to another bit of music, and I saw a warehouse space, and I saw 2 dancers. Like, how does that tie into CHECKMATE, the title? And that's when I thought, I wonder if they're 2 halves of the same coin. I asked myself, can you put yourself in checkmate? All of these questions started to come into mind. The journey just started to slot in bit by bit, just little floating parts of the story, I'd say. And then they just started to slot together the more I had production meetings and spoke to the creative team. And then we arrived in the studio. I actually started off on Monday just with Isan. We were really just focusing on building a movement vocabulary for what his persona will be in the film. So we just explored that on day 1. We built some movement phrases. I filmed it. I attempted to film in a way that perhaps I envisioned the camera to capture certain moments. And then Reese joined us on day 2. And so then that took it to another level, because we had the interplay between both Isan and Reese, and this idea of perhaps playing 2 halves of the same coin. What's really nice is that Isan and Reese have quite similar energies in how they approach movement, and so it was really easy to have that collaborative voice. And then I can also give them movement that I've devised, and we can find that together and just build a collaborative vocabulary. I feel we're in quite a good place. We've got most of the choreographic elements that can be done off-site. Nothing is completely too set, because I do understand that things might change when we arrive in the shoot locations because of space and stuff like that. And this afternoon, we're going to really focus on perhaps the emotional journey, and how Reese, for example, who's playing what is known as character A, might be feeling at different moments throughout, so that we can find the right progression in the physicality. Going into filming week, we've got 2 days to film. I'm excited. We've got quite a detailed shot list and scene by scene to go by. I'm excited for the collaboration with T Films, the costume, the dancers, the performance. I'm just really excited for it to come together, for the experience to be enjoyable, to learn, and yeah, just to see what the story that's been living in my head come to life, I think is very exciting.